Hi, welcome back. Our room here. Today we're gonna continue our playthrough in Genshin Impact version Luna Egg, World Quest, Moon Gazing. Last time we rescue Unji, I guess, and we discover stuff. How we know now the timeline of this dragon civilization on the moon. It was before the first descender arrived. We also learn about the signal. There's some new alien creature we doesn't know of, at least for the time being. I don't know if this is something we knew or not. And that alien creature sending message. Whatever the message is important. Let's see. Anyway, we now gonna check Lusalim research area because he the one who deciphered the message after the whole thing with Unji and Unjun and Maggie, which was his mentor back then when they pass along, when they pass. And but then something happened before. So whatever the message is, it making him to create this whole veil to hide the moon from something. But then it failed because before it complete, the first descender arrived, which technically the same technology is used to hide Teyvat, the whole firmament thing, the fake sky. That was originally, yes, Unjin, and I guess Lusalim as well, who, we're gonna see. Again, this is before, so the whole firmament thing, I don't know if they apply the firmament before the Furinari War, the whole thing with Nibelung, a rifle. Again, we don't know yet. We're gonna learn more. I think we're gonna learn all of that in this world quest. And at the end, Columbina mentioned, don't hide something, because this is foreshadowing that Ninin gonna learn something, but we will see. Anyway, as you can see, this is directly after. And our next target is the other side of the moon, which is that the thing, the one we saw, the city, which again, this whole map, I don't think this equivalent as this in terms of size. They just make sure this the only location we're gonna visit in the other side of the moon. That's why they make it look bigger. Than I feel like this whole thing is at least as big as lunar. This one, I think the actual size. They just decided to use this on the map because this area is more detailed, I guess, compared to the other. I mean, this is a city, right? A city. Basically, this is the project. Whatever Moongazer project is. And yes, the Moongazer project is not about the ship, the one we learned. The Moongazer who currently stationed in somewhere in here. This is the ship. This is Moongazer. This is Moongazer. But that's not the project. The project is named after the ship because of the message this ship this is received with the alien creature. That's why Lusalim called it Project Moongazer. Anyway, that's my guess. It was very obvious by name. Let's read first before we continue. Okay, the Project Moongazer. During your previous adventure, you have learned some very important secret indeed. Yet the mysterious surrounding and Ninin have not yet come undone. Again, Ninin will be important. Whatever Ninin is, someone. Maybe I don't think maybe it's Jerusalem, but we don't know. Or maybe his kid. I don't know. You decided to check out the final stop on this. Yes, the final stop, meaning that all of this area that we haven't visited, Nur. Nur, light, I don't know. This has to travel. I wanna visit this area, which is interesting. This area is outside of the. How do you do this? Anyway, we haven't seen this. This is basically on my own. And what is golden hole? And also, what is this? Strom Research Center. We never seen that. Anyway, even this area we not really explore yet. Well, this will be on my own. I think I'm gonna explore that in 7.0. So yeah, this patch will have less gem income. Anyway, Columbina, take me there.
準備はいい？じゃあ出発しよう。さっきみたいに私にしっかりついてきて。
Act 3. Moongazing. Yeah, the whole. Okay, so that
あな
thing.
たたちは友達としてどんな風に付き合ってるの？
The whole line is basically the thing we saw in
美味
the
しいも
map.
のを分け合うとか？パイモンは食べ物に対するセンスがいいよね。特にお菓子に関しては。私たちもよく一緒におしゃべりして遊んでたよ。
Yes, Suddenly Chronicle Weekly.
あそこのことは覚えてるよ。とても綺麗で他の月霊たちもいたね。でもあの子たちと友達になるのを忘れてた。だってお前は自分の使命のことしか覚えてなかったんだもんな。気にすることないぞ。
Unless something gonna happen to Ninin.
またコロンビーナに連れて行ってもらえばいいんだ。いいよ。その時はみんなで賑やかにパーティーゲームをしようぜ。
Oh,
あそこなら他の人の迷惑にならないし。
foreshadowing.
好きで騒ぐのも誰の迷惑にもならないよね。そうだな。やっぱり月のパーティーの方が新鮮で楽しそうだぞ。なんだか面白そう。
Ninin gonna die. Foreshadowing.
見ろ、何か見えてきたぞ。もうすぐ着くよ。
So it's not a way, it's more like a gate. Dead moon, dead star. Like I said, it's dead star reference. It's so huge. Yeah, what? This is so different.
すごく冷たい印象だけど、なんでだろう。不思議と懐かしい感じがする。
Familiarity because of the
懐かしい感じ？
Project Studia.
前にここに来たことがあるのか？私は離れた場所から空爆を使って調べただけ。だからその
Oh,
感
this is
覚が
very
どこ
advanced.
から
This
来
look
て
like
るのか
a
はわからない。
beam.
もう少
I don't
し
know.
奥まで
I don't know
探
if
索
this
し
is
てみよう
laser
か。
beam, like Dead Star, or
何かがこっちに来るぞ。
actually a telescope, a giant telescope. It's not really big. This whole thing is actually as big as could be this, or maybe this. Either way, it's not as big as this whole area. Anyway.
あのサーチライトに照らされたら警報が鳴るんじゃないか？
Oh, never mind. It's actually really huge.
サーチライトがいっぱい
What is this so different?
あの貨物箱の影に隠れながら光を避けて進もうぜ。箱が前の道を塞いでるぞ。ぶつからないようにな。
And they're still active. But is that specimen on life form descending? But most of this area is not really explorable.
あそこはサーチライト
But
が
this
密
is
集
so
してるね。別の道を探そう
big.
か。
What did Blue Salim trying to create?
あの浮いてるのなんだか危険そうだぞ。絶対に触るなよ。
I wonder.
またサーチライトだ。でもここには貨物箱がいくつかあるからな。影に隠れて進もうぜ。
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think most of this area is explorable. It's only selected location. How did Homani Dragon work for this? This is a big project, bigger than anything we saw so far.
スイートサーチライトに見つかったみたいだ。一気に駆け抜けよう。見ろ、あそこが入り口じゃないか。
This is so big. Okay, finally we land. What is this massive structure?
ここからこの基地の奥へ進めそうだね。今でもちゃんと動いてるなんて不思
Is
議
it
だな。
waterfall in the background? Every single time. There's dragon tech for you. There's dragon tech for you.
下手に触らない方が良さそうだね。本当にそう思ってるのか？お前がいれば広い基地でも隅から隅まで
Yes,
調べられる
let's.
と思ってた
If
んだ
this
け
is
ど
actually
な。
a laser, what if we rotate the moon and then Tefat, Death Star? I don't know. Anyway,
宇宙船に乗った時みたいにならないか不安じゃないの？あの時危うく爆発に巻き込まれそうだったでしょ。嫌なことを思い出させるなよな。なんで基地に自爆システムなんてものがあるんだよ。
well, about that.
いつもみたいにこっそり忍び込むしかないみたいだな。うん。私も中に何があるのかすごく気になる。自分の家に潜入
Yeah,
する
during this whole
感覚
situation, I
って
just realized
なかなか新鮮だね。
the moon goddess. I don't know, Arya, I think the one in here, or Canon. Did they not realize what's going on? It's technically their home. Well, one is the first moon one. I don't know which one, Arya or Canon. Anyway,
それにここに立ってるとあの不思議な懐かしさを
familiarity. What is
Yori
this? I don't think
tsuyoku kanjiru
this is the Fatui stuff. What do you mean by familiarity? Is this the reveal later on? The Dark Fortress. It's so sci-fi. I mean, it's Dragon Tech for you. It's a waterfall using lunar sea. So where we are? Yeah, it's not really as big as I thought. I mean, again, this whole thing is, I think, as big as, I guess, this thing. Either this or this. And also, the color is very, remind me of Enkanomiya.
中身は？別に気になるわけじゃないわよ。
So what is this place? Frozen hole. But then, how do you hide from? You. I think I know what to do. I have to do this.
Yes, ここにも端末があるぞ。お前の出番だぜ、黒卵。端末をアクティブ化したよ。基地データの取得を
There is some
申請
extra
中。
terminal though. Remember, Colombina mentioned another terminal outside of the space station, the one in capture station. But we currently at the time was part of the cutscene, so I don't. Maybe I should probably just left the Maggie thing, but I'm not. I guess that's proving that there's more to explore outside of the world quest. meaning that I guess Ninian will be fine at the end of the world quest.
データを取得できた。
So what do you? Whoa, dark side of the moon. Oh, the
鑑
only
別者
place
計
is
画の検
this
索を
area.
開始。該当なし。ルシャリムの検索を開始。あった。
Interesting though. From the map, it look like the moon is. I mean, this the dark fortress is as big as the other side.
基
Anyway,
地の内部にルシャリムの研究室を見つけたよ。おお、やっぱり収穫があったな。早速そこに行ってみようぜ。基地の設計図とルートを読み込み中。このまま進めばいいみたい。
so where are we currently? Are you saying this is moon? This is Tefat. Is this Tefat? Why the thing facing Tefat somehow? But we not really facing Tefat. It's actually, I mean, remember when I said, what if we rotate the moon and then this thing facing Tefat and then Dead Star? I was joking, but it's actually facing Tefat from this blueprint. Unless this is not Tefat. But there's something in the core again of the Dead Star.
その他の情報を検索中。
Oh,
正解から帰還せし
Nibelung, yes.
漆黒の王。
Are we gonna learn about Fontinalia War? We already learned about Fontinalia War. Maybe we learn more about the whole why the moon. They say I remember actually, yes. Nicole mentioned that Nibelung in prison the Trimon sister and then use the moon as a weapon. Is this what they mean? An actual weapon? It's not. So at the time I don't really pay attention. Why? What does that mean by Nicole saying that they use the moon as a weapon? Maybe this is the thing. Anyway,
それは何だ？
Nibelung or in Hyperborean Naktana, I forgot.
情報によると、この基地は
What?
その漆黒の王の意志によって存在
Stem
してる
from
ん
the
だっ
will
て。
of this Lord of Darkness. Nibelung. What? The existence of this base.
建設された時期も私たちがこれまで見てきた施設よりもずっと後で、基盤の
This
部分
construction
は
also
月
dates
神
to
へ
the
と
much
通じて
later
て、
time. Is
そ
this
こに
again?
は
This is the
裂け目
thing.
が掘られてる。
So this whole this protest was created to seek war again. Basically, Fontinalia War. That's the thing that I just mentioned. Using the moon as weapon.
そこから尽きることのない古月の力が湧き出して基地のエネルギーになってたんだ。その目的は月を衛星兵器へと作り変えること。
It is very obvious. Okay, so it's not a telescope. It's an actual dead star. I mean, dead moon, like the achievement.
衛星兵器？もしかして
Yeah, this is basically a Fontinalia War. So this was created during Fontinalia War. This base.
竜王は帰ってきてたのか？オイラたちとんでもないところに潜り込んじゃった気がするぞ。
That's why Panes destroyed the moon. Well, the other two because of again. I think the other two as well. They have this similar fortress.
天理の次は竜王で、竜王の次はオイラたちが来たってわけだろ。
At Astra Abyssos.
そうなると、ここからはしっかり警戒しながら進まないと。
I feel like the traveler is just a listener in this story. We don't really actively engage with the whole conversation. Again, I think Traveler know more. Not about the whole situation, but what the whole alien thing, because we are technically alien, the Traveler. They just don't wanna they don't wanna told anyone about their origin.
コロンビーナ、もし危ないことが起きそうになったら、オイラたちを守って。
あれ？
あれ？コロンビーナ？
I remember
どこ行
familiarity
ったんだ？
that Columbina mentioned.
コロンビーナがいなくなったぞ。全然気がつかなかったぞ。
What familiarity you see, Columbina?
お
Are
前
you
は
saying
コロンビーナを見てないか？
the Moon Goddess essence still here?
ずっと端末の情報を読み取ってたから。どうしよう。オイラたちを守ってくれる人がいなくなっちゃったじゃないか。幽霊の仕業か。コロンビーナが何も言わずにいなくなるはずない。
Yep, the
絶対に何か理
familiarity.
由があるはず。黒卵と関係があるのかな。彼女はずっと端末の情報を読み取ってた。それともまさか。それにここに立ってるとあの不思議な懐かしさを
Moon Goddess
より
essence?
強く感
Something
じる
something?
の。コロンビーナがいなくなった原因は彼女が言ってた懐かしさと関係してるみたい。
The one that
この基地の
fuel.
中には
But then we know that
一
they
体何があ
prison
る
in
のかな。
prison before. Which technically, I don't know, we will see.
そこにこの基地の秘密があるはず。もしかするとコロンビーナが消えた手がかりも見つかるかも。でもそうすると警戒装置の前を通らなきゃいけない。あれを作動させる
How
わ
did
けにはいか
Columbina
ない
did
よ。
not trigger
警
any?
戒装置を
Well,
止
she
める
can
方法は
float, I
ないの
guess.
か。ちょっと周りを確認してみようぜ。
Oh, over here, I think. Oh, never mind, over here. The one without anything.
設計図によると左右の2階にある部屋が警戒制御室みたいだね。設計図によると左右の2階にある部屋が警戒制御室。あそこがルシャリムの研究室に向かうルートみたいだ。あの部屋2階。
Okay.
もう崩れてるみたいだな。まずは左の部屋を通って2階に上がって
Yep, that's what
警
I
戒
guess
制御室に行かなきゃいけないんだな。なんとかして忍び込もうぜ。
Yeah, this is the weapon. That star. Anyway.
あの巡回マシンには見つからないようにな。
No. Oh, we go back. Can you guys stop looking at the door? Oh, I think I know. Never mind. How do you... Why are you saying no? Oh, that's what I said.
「持っていけばこれが欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ?」
Oh, we're gonna face them. Or not. Asak. I remember Dilim Babar. I don't remember when. I still have to search where I heard Dilim Babar.
一休みしたいわ。
お前がパパッと片付けてくれて助かったぜ。これで先に進めそうだな。これで警戒装置を停止できるのか？そうだよ。これが警戒制御装置。でもここと右の部屋の制御装置を短時間で両方オフにしなきゃいけないみたいだね。つまりここの制御装置をオフにしたら急いでもう片方の制御室に行かなきゃいけないってことだよな。
わかった。What? I don't read.
あそこにも巡回マシンがいるぞ。気をつけろよ。
くだらない。
この部屋のものは全部埋もれちゃってるみたいだな。
The veil. Oh.
やったな。警戒が解除されたぞ。これで問題なく進めるよな。
Look at the symbol. Again, we don't see any statue that look human except for Ibni Belum. I don't know what that mean.
中身は？別に気になるわけじゃないわよ。
Furthermore, why would Moon Goddess look humanoid when dragon never seen human before? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, unless the whole Moon Goddess thing is took place after,
なんだ？警備がさらに厳重になってないか？
because of the first descender. No, I thought we for sure. Oh. What? Excuse me? I mean, I don't think I need to do this. I can just do this. Shoo. Shoo. What? We not, we float. Anyway. What's that? Eagle dive? Woo. Oh,
とりあえずここは安全みたいだな。
okay. Hmm.
中身は別に気になるわけじゃないわよ。
またたくさんのサーチライトか。どうやって通り抜ければいいんだ。何かを利用して死角を作れないかな。
Yeah, so far we don't see any human statue here. Like Ibnu Belum.
やりなさい。持っていけば、これが欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ。何？これのためにあちこち連れま。こ
こがルシャリムの研究室だよな。やっと着いたぜ。早速調べてみようぜ。
But.
「持っていけば、これが欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ。」
Okay, I don't need. Okay, I don't. My voice. Looking back, I have been blessed with 3 incredible pieces of good fortune in my life. First, it was to read my good fortune that I was born in the age after Ibn Bilum, for otherwise I would never have had a chance to reach the moon. The second piece of good fortune was being taken in as a student by Professor Unjin and Mages, once a learned member of the Moongazer themselves. And third, oh, Ninin. Oh, Ninin is the children of. That's why I assume. Anyway, you did not come into this world the way we did. You are a true child of the star. That is why I know and trust Project Moongazer on now only one step away from completion to you. And that final step is life. Information and memory must be given away to be inherited and to circulate. The power of the moon origin granted to us. Okay, the moon goddess exists at the time. Is enough to make this possible. I will not live to see the project completed, for I have seen again dragonkind by helping the heavenly principle. I capitulated to that terrifying sovereign who was not of this world, and surrendered the precious result of our research, and I do not intend to escape judgment. But you know very well why I made this choice. That choice. You know what it was for. I had my own mission to fulfill. Now I believe in you more than anyone. I believe you can finish walking the rest of the road. None of us could. Again, I don't know if Ninin is the actual children or child of VIII. Maybe his creation. We will see. From now on, everything that follows, I place in your hand. I hope that when I'm gone, I can journey into the sea of stars. There, I would leave behind a few drops of tears like cup of wine rise in tribute to my teacher. Then I would gather a few stars and set them beneath the curtain of night to form a single line that say, the dragons were here. Well, anyway, the dragon were here, yes. Now extinct. Well, not really, they turned into Saurian, at least the lesser form. Anyway, another note. How many notes do we? Actually, did we miss a note somewhere? Over here? Let's look like a note. Is there anything else? Oh, there are not. There are multiple notes. Let's read from this to the other one. Oh, this is the real one. Oh no. I wanna read the other one. Moongazer engraving 1. The following record the message conveyed by stellar black body. This is basically the alien that merged with Onjin, I assume. This version is the translated digest of the key information, which all extraneous content omitted. Terminology that could not be understood in its original form has been rendered using our own conceptual equivalent. Lusalim. Dear friend from a distant world. This is basically what Alien said. I am glad this message has found you. Whether our voice may ever be heard, I cannot say. But if nothing else, they may at the very least drive away a little of this cold silence that hung so heavily in this lonely universe. If by chance one among you hear us, it means we are being captured by some exceptional gravitational force. As such, it is my fervent hope that your civilization know that you are not alone. Why does this feel like the whole Fermi paradox? If you know Fermi paradox, you understand what I'm gonna say. I mean, anyway, you are not alone in this vast star-filled cosmos. Our era might have been consigned to the past by the time this message reached you. Pitch black annihilation, that mortal foe of our life, carved in its path across the universe. Please beware. We know not where you are, but we send this message in the hope that it reach you before darkness assail. This message might be insignificant, but it is our light. Might it embolden you, reminding you that you do not face the unknown and the darkness alone. Shine on, if you may. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another shine out before it can fade, then one day there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like a dawn, like the dawn. To my daughter, I kiss daughter. But then quotation mark again. This daughter is actually, I think, is creation, not a literal daughter. Ninin, the key form of assistance the moon goddess provide to our plan lie at the lunar core. You can reach this place via fissure. Do not forget to go there. This is why Columbina remember about familiarity because of the whole assistant by the moon goddesses. My question. I mean, obviously the pitch black annihilation is the abyss who somehow, so we don't know why and how Nibelung, become the whole abyss thing, right? Basically, he encountered abyss when on his journey in space. I want to know more about this, the forbidden knowledge. Anyway,
これが正解生物が竜族に伝えたメッセージなのか。なるほど。つまり感月者計画ってのはこういうメッセージをもう一度宇宙に送るってことなのか。それだけならあのイビニベルンの目を使えばできるんじゃないのか。もしかしてまだ何か見落としてる内容があるかもな。もう一回確認してみるか。おお、やっぱり最後に追記があったぞ。私の娘ニンニンへ。ニンニン？ちょっと待ってくれ。黒卵はルシャリムの娘だったのか。じゃあなんでお前までそんな姿になっちゃったんだ。どうしてわからない。私にはそんな記憶ないから。
again, the whole daughter with quotation mark mean I assume creation
それじゃあ
more
コロンビ
than
ーナはどうするんだ。まだあいつがいなくなった手がかりは見つかってないぞ。そうか、あいつが言ってた懐かしい感じって月神のことなんだな。よし、
I don't read the other note. We have more note. Oh, it's gone after we read it, so we can do the other one, I guess. Nope, not Moon Core yet. This is number 2. Oh. To the chief architect of Lunar VIII project, the designer of the Nin Kignia Game of Life. What? The executor of Project Moongazer, my father, Lusalim. I record your contribution to Project Moongazer. What? Who is the father? Nigia? Anyway. So what about this one? Because, yes, because of the 1, it will be 2. Oh, I need to read it on my own. Why? Well, I will do that right now. Is it book? Not by Nin Kigia. Nin Kigia. The following is a verbatim translation of the first message received. It is intended solely for research purpose. The 3,655 line preceding this section may appear to be a record of a historical or perhaps mythical account of this civilization. It described in considerable detail how an immortal named Zva Yesnakurel defeated 7 different monsters, or possibly compatriot, in succession, and ultimately brought the entire world under the rule of their empire. However, From this passage onward, the narrative changed dramatically. It focused turned to as Yisnakurel receiving word from another unknown land of the Dark Destroyer, and the decline soon to come. On the eve of the Empire destruction, Yesnakurel dispatched a final messenger to convey this news to other world outside the Empire. Beyond this, almost nothing is known about the civilization in question. We can only infer that they were inclined to place whatever they wish to express within long narrative poem frame in a third-person perspective. Otherwise, it is difficult to explain why they would choose such an excessively verbose and easily misunderstood form to convey what could otherwise have been a fairly concise and straightforward message. Okay, let's see the whole text. Holy the naming. Then those said, is Nakurel, what word do you bring before me? What word would you lay at my feet? And the that has come together in assembly answer. Not by Ninkigia, the noun term in this line cannot be a reliable infer. However, judging from the context, it appears to encompass the meaning of brothers, friend, rulers, and servant all at the same time. Anyway, these are the words we bring before you. These are the words we lay on your feet. O Esnagurel, child of Gelvur, ruler of Throg. What is this? No wonder they mention mythical, not historical, because the word they use. Not by Ninkigia, the protagonist's biological sex, assuming such concept exists for this species or it at all, is entirely unknown. The language itself are shown no obvious marker of gender. How shall your hand withstand them? How shall you contend with them? You pin their head beneath your feet, and yet they shall rend your throat like. The noun term in these two lines cannot be reliably inferred. The former appear to refer to an organ belonging to this species, so apparently not a corporeal one. Okay. The latter one may refer to some living creature or a monster of localization. So no prior mention of it appear in the text. Uphold you in your doing, our and good God will not. Walk alongside you, our and good God shall not. Another note, the noun in these two lines cannot be reliably inferred. However, judging from the context, it appears to encompass the meaning of merciful and good, and zealous for war and destruction at the same time. Send forth your messenger, so you may, yet dark destruction shall still find your world. Speak into other world through your may, no thanks shall be given for your word. He shall stand with us no more. He shall dwell with us no more. And return to our land too, he shall no more. Then Esnakurel, child of Genwur, said, spoken to you have to me, your bzz has laid this word before me. The noun term of this line cannot be reliably inferred. It may be word denoting the will or the soul, through the context suggests organ located on the surface of this species body. Anyway, note, here we pass over 137 lines of the text which appear to contain nothing beyond a roster of various names and titles. Just like, you know. Anyway, Thus shall I, the immortal, speak into you, and thus shall I deliver this word before you, our shining land, given into us by the good God Nugoshul, gleam like silver purified, and receive the praise of all nations far and wide. As I was born a god and walk a god, so shall you obey. Then Esdakurel said, that which walk shall walk, that which dies shall die, even the gods who submit to a law such as this. You have laid this word before me, sending not your messenger, warm not the other world, and obey I shall not. My messenger is nimble as Phnos, and swift as Tringwas. Like Olmi Gareten racing through a flame, he too shall sing his argent rai, as a third mood candle sputter out. The original wording for this line is presented as is. It appeared to be a proverb of this civilization, though its meaning remained wholly obscure. When the dark destroyer come, our world shall walk no more, our God shall walk no more. When the dark destroyer come, our world too shall perish, and our God too shall no more. How could you think I know no fear? I fear more than all of you together. Fear fill me, and fear shake me to the very core of my being, that I shall consume my suffering to the last, as one would partake of some kind of food. Never again shall I embrace bring joy to my partner. Never again shall I sing of tales grand and humble to my gentle young. Never again shall I behold you walking toward the future, I promise. So sighed the child of Gelvur, tear falling from their eyes, their sorrow deep. Should I send forth my messenger, the dark destroyer shall take notice of our world and bring about its death. Should I withstand my messenger, withhold my messenger, the dark destroyer shall also take notice of our world and bring about its death. Thus shall I, the immortal, speak into you all that their eyes behold, the destroyer shall conquer. Here we pass over 32 line of the text, which broadly correspond to the third line of the general translation, but which are considerably more cumbersome and challenging to parse. Yet I shall make them the other world I know, that just as I was made to know. Warn them I shall, so they might be ready. Warn them I shall, so they might be watchful and summon courage in their heart. O friend, know that you are not alone. We, the dead warrior, once faced the darkness as you now do. When the curtain fall on the day, when all light disappears from the horizon, when the earth is swallowed by the darkness, when the sky is occupied by the darkness, and when a Snagkurel messenger set sail, the darkness shall destroy our home, rend the crown of our head, and shake us to our very foundation. The original wording has been preserved as is. Its matter occur only twice in the preceding text. Nonetheless, listen ye, this is our light. The original wording, however, judging from the context, the verb used here is clearly used to describe auditory sense. Auditory sense, okay? Small and faint it may be, pure still it is, and as pure as when first it was kindled. May it be the light into you, may your light also be heard. Dim is the light we have kindled, yet know the light, as you shall kindle it anew. So shall there be light to rend the darkness and light that shall not be extinguished as our has been. We are here, looking up at the starry sky. Whether the civilization presented by the stellar black body was in fact the empire of the immortal is real cannot be verified. It remains possible that this was another civilization that was tragically has fallen, one that received one warning sent by Snakurel but was still unable to escape the destiny in the end. So yeah, basically this send message, you know, the original one sending message, and then death by the abyss, and then the message sent to another world who also conquered by the abyss, and that world also sending a message to the next one. And currently Teyvat is, which is interesting because why did Nebe look with the abyss? Unless this dark destroyer is not the abyss, which I assume it is the abyss. Interesting. So whatever this abyss thing is more bigger than just Teyvat. It's basically the destroyer of world. Interesting. The abyss lore is different than we know. Again, does Traveler know anything about this? Because Traveler come from different planet. Anyway, that's such a big thing to uncover. Okay, interesting. So the multiple civilization across the universe. Again, we don't know if this is related to the other Hoyo game, but interesting. Anyway, that's all for this video. Until next time, bye!